Page 21, Duet. Duet is a nice little piece in G major. We're in G position. It's got one sharp in the key signature and F sharp. Nothing fancy here, it just goes straight through. So what's going on? Well, it's a duet. A duet is a song where two instruments or two people are doing their thing at the same time. It's a duet. So here, each hand represents one person or one instrument or whatever. So the right hand has its melody up here. Just quarter notes and half notes, not a big thing, it's fairly easy to. And the left hand has its melody down here. It's not the same melody. And that's where the duet part comes in. And that gets tricky now because now you've got different things going on in the hands at the same time, and that gets tricky. So you have to be careful. So work out the stuff in the right hand first, get the notes and the rhythms and all that junk, and then do the left hand. Then put them together. And you want a list of both. I say bring out the melody. Well, in a duet it's all melody. So play them both the same on this one. So since that's all there is to it, I'd like to add a little more. And that's the phrasing. You see the slur lines in both stabs there? So those are phrases. Phrase is a musical sentence. It's like when you're talking sentences, well, music can be played in sentences. What it is we want just a little silence between the sentences. It's as if you're taking a breath. Break comes later, breath. But don't mess up the beat. The beat's got to go on. It's got to be steady. So look at the last two measures of the first line. In the right hand, B, half note, 1, 2, 3, 4. That ends a phrase. And then I'm going to lift the hand up so I get a little silence. This gives me that silence. And then I go on. And that's the split between the phrases, how you split them up. In the second line, it's easier because you got a quarter rest. So the break there, the silence is built in. But when you get to the end of the second line, that ends a phrase, so that you want a little silence before the third line. So in the last measure of the second line, it's here. Then I'm going to lift up to do the B. In other words, don't connect the A and the B. With silence, lift up. So, and break between the phrases. So be sure and do that. So to give you an idea, I'm going to do the last two measures of the second line going into the third line. It's like this. And again. So we get that phrase in it. Want to hear the phrases? So, now when you get pieces like this where they have multiple melodies going on at the same time, and this is a great example of it, there's a melody in each hand. See if you can get where you can actually hear and understand and follow both melodies at the same time. Poof. So the top melody, this is where practicing in one hand comes in at a time because you can concentrate on it. And the second melody is here. I crescendoed a little bit. So the crescendos may not be the same, or the diminuendos of what you're doing may not be the same for each hand. So try and listen for both melodies and see if you can do that in this piece. It's a good exercise. Dynamic wise, it starts out medium soft, mezzo piano at the beginning. You'll have to decide how soft that is. It's sort of soft. It's not too... It's not soft, it's just sort of soft. And then in the second line, starting with the last two measures, now you go up to medium loud. But there's not a lot of difference between a medium soft and a medium loud. They're next to each other. So you just get a little louder. And then the last line, now you go up to loud. And and then come back down to medium soft where you were at the beginning. Now let's go ahead and play it together slowly to check the notes and the rhythms. I'm not going to do the dynamics. You can do that. But we'll see if we can get the right notes and the right rhythms. So I'll give it 4 counts since it's uncommon time. So go ahead and put your hands in G position. 1, 2, ready, go. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, rest. 4, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 4, 2.